The road to 1,000 break and runs, rack 76. 10 ball, 9-foot table, 4 1/8 inch pockets. Here I was trying to keep my feet still on the break. This is completely new to me, so therefore this break was absolutely awful. I usually have a lot more movement and get some pop, but I'm trying to be more consistent and keep my body still, or at least my feet. But anyway, we did make a ball on the break, and I do have a shot in the one. This shot in the one is honestly pretty special, I believe. Shooting it in the right-hand side pocket with low right spin. As soon as I make contact with the one, watch the cue ball. Don't watch the one. Watch the cue ball bend and hit the long rail and go between the 3 and the other ball. See it bend right there and go 1, 2, 3 rails, back over, bounce off the rail to play shape for the 2 in the upper left-hand corner pocket. Super sweet shot to navigate the cue ball there and steer it through traffic, so to speak. Having a good shot here on the 2 ball. Usually I do not run into balls, but I noticed my natural path was to hit the 3 square in the face with a center high spin around 12 o'clock. Knowing this would bounce the 3 ball back out toward the middle of the table and most likely I'd have a good shot on it, I chose that option. Usually it's not good to run into many balls, and if you watch many of my videos, you notice I usually do everything to avoid that, but this here just seemed really natural, so I went for it and it did work out. Shooting the 3 ball here in the right-hand side pocket. The 4 is here on the left-hand side long rail near the side. I shoot the 3 with a little bit of right-hand spin. I need a little bit more. I want to go further to the left-hand side of the table, and you will see why now. Now when I pocket the 4, the cue ball hits the left long rail instead of floating up toward the 5. If you guys would, please hit that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, here, creating an angle here. I'm shooting the 4 in the right-hand side pocket with a high right spin around 1 to 2 o'clock on the cue ball, playing the gap between the 9 and the 10, going 1 rail, therefore having a great shot on the 5 in the upper left-hand corner pocket. Shooting this 5 with a high left spin around 10:30, 11 o'clock on the cue ball, going just 1 rail off the left-hand side long rail, playing position middle table to have a shot in the 7 in the lower right-hand corner pocket. Remembering not to leave myself straight in. Having a shot on the 7 ball here, I shoot this ball with a little bit of high left spin around 11 o'clock and go 1, 2 rails, bouncing out to have a shot on the 8 ball. You'll notice I did hit the second rail, and the reason why I did this was it guarantees me to have an angle on the 8. I do not want to be straight in on the 8. So hit the second rail, bounce out just a hair. Shooting the 8 ball here, just basically a low spin, just below center, going across table just a little bit. Again, this is about a tip below center. Nice smooth stroke, bouncing the cue ball straight over across the table to have a shot on the 9 in the right-hand side pocket. I do have an outside angle here shooting the 9 ball, but I like to hit this with a high right spin around 2 o'clock, just nice and easy floating it, using the table and the grip of the table to send the cue ball straight back across table. Having a shot on the 10 in the upper left-hand corner pocket. Pocketing this 10 concludes this rack on the road to 1,000 break and runs. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This rack had a few odd shots. Okay, if you would, please check out my sponsors. I greatly appreciate it. Great group of people here, and I appreciate you all watching.